My name's Marshall. This is my wife, Jen. I've read Game of Thrones. Jen hasn't. We watched the show for the Wall Street Journal. Not a bad gig. Okay, we are back for Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 1.
So what do you think of it?
It worked for me, but I didn't love it. The first episode of Season 2 was far more interesting and had more of a wow factor with the death of all the babies.
It was brutal.
Not that I need dead babies to have a good time on television.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that there wasn't that emotional weight, but I do think that this episode featured some really strong female characters.
Oh yeah, the lady power was very much a factor.
Unbelievable. So, I mean, I don't know, at scenes with Joffrey's young...
Marjorie Tyrell.
Where she's, trekking through the muck, not worried about getting her skirt dirty.
Yeah, and he's kind of...
Cowering.
He's cowering in his little chariot. Not chariot, like his little...
It seemed like a chariot.
His little safe little box. She did a really cool thing in the dinner scene with Joffrey and Cersei, where she made it very clear that the reason that Joffrey has control over his city is because her family's bringing in food.
Yes. And then, of course, we have the ultimate female character, Daenerys.
Daenerys, yes.
Oh, boy. Does she own this episode when she just, has that army at her beck and call?
Well, not yet. She has to buy it.
No, but he was demonstrating how strong they were for her. He wanted her to buy it.
Which made me happy because, I don't know, we may have talked about this last season. I always felt that in Season 2, she was just following around the old guy and being told what to do. You should go here, Daenerys. You should go here. And this time she's like, yeah, I'm going to find an army.
Well, but just think of the juxtaposition of her character at the very beginning when she was totally at the beck and call of her brother.
Right.
I mean, she has, of all the characters, I think she's had the most of an arc.
Honorable mention, I think, to the Red Woman, Melisandre. Yes. Because, again, Davos, the male character, is seen... as a husk on the rock after the Battle of Blackwater. He goes back. He's going to try to break, Stannis out of his grips of this lady. All she has to do is talk to him and mention, yeah, I knew your son was going to die in the fire. And he has a complete breakdown. And
then also the two prostitutes.
Oh, absolutely. Roz and Shay.
Yeah, the way that they're sort of covertly talking and kind of there's a lot of
there's kind of like an upstairs downstairs quality to that, I mean there's this male hierarchy and there are these family hierarchies and then these two lowly prostitutes, but they're just as plugged in as anyone else
and they're gaining power, you can tell.
The
one character that we didn't see that I wanted to was Arya.
I know.
I'm
sorry.
I really missed I want to know what's going to happen to her.
She's the one that just reminds you of yourself, I feel.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
Okay.
The tomboy and all of us.
So
what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, I know what's going to happen. I read the book.
Oh, you're right.
What do you think is going to happen?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, what do you think is going to happen? If you have not read the book and want to prognosticate, please feel free to weigh in the comments. Either way, tell us what your favorite characters were, who your favorite women were in this episode, because there were some really powerful women. And we will talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.